Hello, hello. Okay, so here we have Super Pinball Adventure. Yeah, I'm just gonna dive straight in, and we're gonna go hit some pinballs. So this is the full version. This demo is up now on Steam, which is just the first 5 worlds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we're gonna peek behind the curtain and see how far I get in the full version. Okay, cool. So here we have the level select, so I can kind of zoom through and look at other stages down the line. Spoiler alert. We start with Forest, and obviously each level has some challenges, and yeah, let's go to it. Oh, I should play with the controller too. That is, I would say, the preferred way. Yeah, and you can see we've got some controls here. I can adjust the background if I want. It's kind of polarizing, actually. I had some people say that the background was giving them like motion sickness, so that's why we got these extra options here. But I really like the scrolling background. I mean, yeah, like after a while, it does have that like Guitar Hero effect where like you might look at some things afterwards and things start to move, but you know, it's all part of the like psychedelic fun, you know, in my opinion. All right, so let's go. Okay, so grow a tree and knock it down. Okay, so yeah, so ooh, look, something's lit up, and I guess just hit some things, see what happens. Yep, and of course I can nudge with the triggers, which, you know, isn't quite like, you know, nudging a table, let's say, back in the day. This is just moving the ball, but, you know, it does the job, I would say. Ooh. Okay, a lot of money there. And we want some challenge as well, so let me just pause it. So we scored some points. Okay, so hold the ball, hit enemy with a coin, find the shiny mushroom, and win without losing a life. So, yeah, so I've got one kind of extra life down there. Oh, we've got a tree now. Oh no! Okay, well that challenge is done. But maybe I'll try holding the ball, so I can nudge it a bit. Haha. Okay, cool. So let's try and hit this tree. Whoa. Yeah, so those drop targets are something I added fairly recently. Ooh, we knocked it out. Ooh, on the level. Nice. There's a couple people in the Discord, like the Super Pinball Adventure Discord, who you know, feel quite strongly about pinball. So you know, and I think they're fairly right in that this should have some kind of traditional, you know, pinball elements in it. One of those being the drop targets, which is kind of cool because when I was testing it, I was spending a lot of time just trying to hit them all, and I think that's cool if you've got, you know, an element in the game that might not necessarily bring you anything, but it is like a satisfying kind of goal to reach. So let's see if we can actually get max combo. Oh no! Oh well. Okay, so we won the level, and then we dropped out, so it was done. So maybe we'll check out the shop. We have 109 coins here, 109 monies. But I think what I'm going to do is, we can afford it. I might get an extra life, and that's really it. Let's save money, I guess, for next time. Okay. But, okay, we'll keep moving. Go to the next one. So, contains moving parts. So, let's go. I really want to hit all those drop targets now. Let's go. Oh, one more. Dang, mushroom in the way. Oh, that's an easy one. Yeah, this one is a tricky level because it was like very polarizing in its kind of difficulty. A lot of people dropped off the demo on this stage. There used to be more, I guess, steps to hitting the rotator, so I thought, let's just nerf it. Demo should be fun. It's only the second level. And keep things interesting, but let's see if we can hit that other one. Oh no! More money. Alright, let's go. I eat mushroom. Yay! Got them all. Okay, but let's see if we can get to max power. We're quite close already to 5 times the max. There it is. Nice. And then, oh, so now I just need to win this one without nudging. Nice. So maybe we'll start it again and see if we can do that and then get all the challenges for this level. Because, you know, who doesn't like completing stuff? I just want to get all this money though. Come on. I could nudge the coins over as well, but it's gonna take a while. Oh, we can do it like that maybe on the other side. Oh, nearly. Let's try and nudge money over. Alright. Oh, good enough. Good enough for me. Let's check out the shop. I think we'll get more nudge. Yeah, I'm not feeling like we need these kind of single-use ones just yet. Let's see. But let's come back and try and win this without nudging. So this is going to take a lot of self-discipline, but let's just try it, see how we go. And a lot of tilting my head at the screen. Actually, this is a super easy level, so we should be okay. Next minute, down the drain. Ooh. Come on. Ah. Okay. I did have a couple people tell me that the ball felt a bit floaty. Oh, there we go. Yay! We got them all. Nice. But I think like if you go back and play like Kirby's Pinball Land, I think is a big kind of, that kind of style is kind of an inspiration. Maybe like Pokemon Pinball. They're super floaty, which I think is good because I think it makes it a bit more like accessible. As if the ball is like, looks like it weighs a ton and just kind of zipping around. I think it becomes a bit more like, you know, trigger finger reaction based stuff. Haha. So yeah, so we got nice shiny gold one there. Cool. I wonder, yeah, let's try and do this next one. So Lost in the Woods. Oh yeah, some nice foggy woods here. Oh, and a multi-ball. Okay. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hard because we have the lives. Oh, and a nice spinner. But yeah, this is gonna be like points, points for days. So we need to hit all the trees down. I guess. Oh gosh. And one of the challenges, oh yeah, win without losing a ball. Oh, there it goes. We're not going to win without losing a ball. So maybe we can attempt it next time. Okay, one tree left. There it goes. Nice. Let's see if we can get down the middle. Rip the spinner, as the kids say. No, down the middle. Oh yeah, okay, maybe it's just gonna be easier to control with one. Oh, it got stuck. What you doing? Yeah, sort of. Let's try it. One more. Oh, right through. Okay. Yeah, the other ones are like win conditions, so probably need to go back and check out the next level. Okay, we have some money. Let's go check out the shop. I think we're gonna get another life to make some of those win ones a bit easier. What's behind the waterfall? Okay. Oh, and we have some new things here. We have this like spinner up here, which is kind of cool. I'm still kind of similar to the drop targets. The spinners was something I added recently after some feedback. I mean, it makes sense. Oh gosh. And it's kind of makes things a bit more dynamic. But also, like, a quirk I found with it was that the each, like, the way that it scores is kind of you know, after a certain like angle rotation, kind of adds to the score. And the way that the scoring system works is anytime something like adds to the score, it also adds to the combo. So like if you watch the combo meter, it just goes like to the moon when you spin through that thing, which I haven't decided if it's good or a bad thing yet. I think it might be nice because it's kind of like, if you want to get you can kind of combo it. You can like spin up to get the big combo and then like go hit something else to like get some big points. Because the spinners themselves don't like give a huge point value. So now we need to hit the button behind the waterfall, which, you know, I had a lot of fun adding some like, you know, tropes and things, and I think one of them which is fun is always like anytime you have a waterfall in a game, you have to have something like behind it. Ooh, there we go. So let's see if we can get in there. Was recently playing Banjo-Kazooie, and yes, in the Spiral Mountain there is like a extra life behind the waterfall, which was like, yeah, you gotta do it. Oh goodness. We are going really well with points and things. Okay, but we gotta hit the... There we go. Treasure. It sounds like me, but it's actually like some pirate sound effect I found, but it just sounds eerily like me, which is kind of funny. Okay. Let's try that. Well, we have lots of money. I think we can just kind of drop out. Cool. Alright. Let's check out the shop. What do we got? I think I'll like put some money into nudging. Okay. So... so close to finishing that one. I really want to go 100% some of these other ones, but let's go. Forest Fairy. So this is, if you've got the demo, this is like the final level of the demo. This one was quite tricky, I think, for a lot of people, because it does involve this kind of like, you know, looking for this kind of item everywhere, in a couple different places. This fairy collectible here, but I think it's in a good spot now. I think one of the main things was that it kind of, like, there was just a lot of them, and so you get like halfway through, and then there's some silly mistake, and then like you kind of have to start again, which is really frustrating as a player. So actually one thing that helped that was this live system. So a couple versions ago, this, you know, if you fell down, like at the start of the level, you had maybe like 30 seconds until the like saver, the thing that kind of bounces the ball back, would like just disappear. And you basically upgraded the like time on that, which like wasn't great because, you know, if you spend a long time in a level, or it's kind of like unfairly disadvantaging you if you want to spend a long time in a level. Whereas with the live system, you can kind of like, you kind of hang out up there, and then save up your lives and spend longer in the level. So that's nice. So we've got some fairies. We're gonna go up and around. Nice. Oh, and we won without losing a life. Okay, so we just need to find the shiny mushroom. Shiny mushroom was friend Bronson's idea, which, like, in hindsight makes a lot of sense. It's also this, coming back to this, like, choosing things that I think are kind of fun tropes. And one of them is, like, the shiny Pokemon. So, you know, for each enemy, there should be, like, a shiny variant that is kind of rare, and it's such a lizard brain dopamine hit when you see one. Okay. What if we can just, like, hang out down here? Can we wait? Oh no, it's gonna... We need to knock these ones out first. Get out of here, mushroom. Oh, I'll be so sad if I lose the level. I guess that's the other thing too, is like once you've won the like quest of the level or whatever, then you kind of just have to one-shot it, which I think is a nice kind of challenge anyway. And it kind of ratchets up the tension a bit, and maybe you want to try and like not win the level so that you still get those lives to kind of mess about as much as you can. Come on, shiny. You had someone actually ask me on the Steam like forums, like how do I make the shiny mushroom appear? And it's like, yeah, you just gotta like, ooh, nice. You just gotta wait, just gotta hang out. And I think that's part of it, because it's kind of like each passing second in this is sort of, it's a, you basically have to survive long enough and still take out the enemies that are there. No, where's my shiny? Oh, we even got all the jackpots, so it's just like huge scores. No. Alright. Okay, normal mushroom. Get out of here, normal mushroom. Nice. Oh goodness, this is actually kind of getting a bit stressful now. Maybe we won't get the shiny this time. It is like entirely random, so it could just be that RNGesus is not on our side this particular game. Oh well, we did really well, and we have so much money. So much money. We're gonna get some nudge stuff. I think before doing so this is the boss level. I think before doing that we might try and get some of these challenges. So actually what was... Hit enemy with a coin, shiny, and don't lose a life. Okay, I think we can do that. Just nearly lost a life. No! Okay. We just need to win without the thing, but we can hang out long enough to get the shiny, I think. And hit an enemy with a coin. Ooh, what if we hit the shiny with a coin? No, nothing happens. You just get both at once, I guess. Ooh. Alright, let's retry it. Okay, win without losing a life. I think we can do that. tree, we should be able to hit it with the coin. Duh. Ah, well, we did that one. And if we have an enemy around and we get the jackpot as well, we should be in a good spot. Oh, so close. Right, let's nudge the coin over. Come on, 50k. It's just somehow never fails to make me laugh. Alright. Wonder if we got a shiny this time too. That'll be cool. If we do both, hit the shiny with a coin. Oh, it was so close. Yay. Oh, we're so close to 50k. I'm just gonna wait till some enemies spawn. You gonna get hit with a ball or a coin? Let's see. No. Ding. Ooh, shiny. Nice. Oh, we're so close. Just need to hit something with a coin. Let's go, we can do it. Ah. Rats. Rats. Alright, well, we can't buy anything. Alright, we're gonna try again one more time. Just need to hit something with a coin. And then we're good. So we get the tree up. Tree drops coins. Drop it on the mushroom. Okay, cool. Alright. So. No. And again. And again. Come on, hit the tree. Hit the tree. Or hit the other mushroom. Make coins fly everywhere. You know what, we're gonna restart. We're gonna get that tree up, and we're gonna try it again. Okay, boom, boom, boom. One more. Why you do this to me? No. On it. Okay, it's fine. Need to change the scenery. Alright. Alright, let's go boss fight. Boss battle. Big bad shroom. So, familiar, yes. Oh, another tree, yes. So let us knock it down. So originally, this level had 2 trees you had to knock down. That was too difficult for like the 6th level of the game. But it's really easy, I guess, to get caught up in like your own game, and so it can feel super easy. Which is like something I read was like, if you want the hard mode of your game, just have it like so that it's easy for like a developer. Big bad shrew. Okay, so we have to hit him a bunch of times, I guess. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, oh, yay! Oh, nice. 2 in 1. Now we need some points and a shiny. Nice. Ooh. Something funny happening there. Yeah, about the like making the mushroom fly, I thought about like, should I just do that every time? But then I think part of the fun of it is it's like a surprise. $45K. Might need to tweak the challenges and things on this level. Nice. Ding dong. Yeah, the bumper ding changing pitch is like a bug that I left in. So when you hit like anything, I guess, in this game, it just kind of adjusts the pitch randomly. And then when I like applied that logic kind of everywhere, it applied also to this ding bumper, which is kind of fun. I like it. Sometimes it syncs with the music and you're kind of like, was that intentional? But I assure you it wasn't. Okay, I think we might just... Our time is limited. And Shiny Mushroom might have to wait. Unless it appears like now. Yeah, that's weird. What's going on there? Lots of max combo. Okay. Putting that down in my mental. What is this bug thing? Alright. Alright. See ya. Oh, we have so much money now. Got another life. Get some faster nudge, I think. That's always good. Ooh. Okay. New world unlocked. So we have Ocean World. Let's check it out. Yes. So, music-wise, I'm going to pause and then like turn the music off. So Forest World is all original stuff by my friend Philip, but everything else is still placeholder music, which is going to get content ID'd, so you'll just have to listen to the lovely sound effects or put on your own music, you know. You do what you want. So here it looks like we have to hit this treasure chest thing here with the shovel. I think specifically the shovel. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with these bubbles everywhere. It's such a simple sprite that makes a lot of difference. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. Now we need to open the treasure chest, I guess. Treasure. Yeah, nothing like a good copy-paste sound effect there from the waterfall. Actually, it's the other way around. I designed this level before I did the waterfall one, so I was just like, well, we got a treasure chest. We got a treasure chest sound effect, so... And some fish. Okay. Hooray. Let's see if we can get that combo maxed out. Nice. Quick. Boing, boing, boing. Come on, 5, 5. Yeah. Oh, now it's not doing the thing with the combo. I love a good bug specific to one place. What else we got? Ah, yeah, win without losing life, win without nudging. Fine. Okay. Bubbles. Ah, we got the spinny thing back again. And we collect some bubbles. Hey. If you can guess the reference there with the crab needing 2 hits, it's Banjo-Kazooie. If in doubt, it's Banjo-Kazooie. Game of a lifetime, that one. But yeah, I had a lot of fun animating these crabs. It's kind of the biggest, like, I guess, the most like animation work I've kind of ever done. Which, you know, it's actually, well, I guess they're pretty straightforward. They're just kind of nipping and wobbling their eyes and legs, but I think it does a job. Another one up there. And around we go. And the last one. There it is. Win without losing a life. What do we need to do? Ah, let's hit some more crabs. Get out of here, crab. I contemplated keeping track of things on that screen, but I think it's kind of old school, I guess, to have to like remember maybe how many you've hit or where you're up to. You know, I think it's good to give feedback, but like sometimes it's, you know, spoon feeding in a sense, and it's also just too much information, you know, where you fit on the screen, and you know, everything has some potential for error and things, so keeping it simple and, you know, having people like have to keep stuff in their head, I think sometimes is not the end of the world. Alright, I think if we hit these crabs, we should get that challenge. Come on, boink. Yeah, I guess that's part of the fun, is that they do take 2 hits, so it's like you have to come back and get them before they recover. Yeah. Alright. I'm happy with that. Let's roll. Shop. I think I'll save up for another life. Jelly hoops. Now this interesting level, I think, has been through the most like iterations of anything in this game, because I really wanted, like, this is some weird auteur stuff right here that I really wanted you to be able to hit like these flying enemies through hoops. And it was like surprisingly difficult because, you know, I guess for skilled pinball players, pinball is kind of like skilled base. But, oh, there we go. Okay, it was actually kind of easy. But I guess I'll get to that in a sec. For skilled pinball players, I guess pinball does feel like a game of skill rather than a game of chance. But I think for like the average person, pinball does just feel super random, which like it can be honestly. And so any kind of precision puzzles in this game, I kind of tried to avoid because I think they make it a little bit inaccessible. But in this case, I really like this one because it's kind of goofy and really silly. But one thing I did to kind of make the difficulty a bit more bearable is there's some kind of like secret hidden like homing logic. So if you hit a jellyfish, it does kind of veer towards a target, which you know, that kind of stuff in game design is really important because you know, if you make the player feel smart, they're never going to question it. Whereas if you kind of do stuff to make them feel dumb, then they're going to be like, well, it's the game's fault. So, yes. Game design 101. Make player feel good. You know, in the cases that you should. Oh, I paused at a really bad time. Okay, we have lots of money again. But let's get that extra life. Okay. Rotators return. So our old friend, the spinny things. So let's try and hit these. Actually, what's the... Oh yeah, so max combo. That should be super easy, I guess, with these spinny things. I had a hard time trying to name these sideways spinner thingies. I think they're just called spinner 2 in code. So yeah, naming things is hard. Nice. Bonk. Yeah, it can be a bit janky, I think, with these things. But it's a hard kind of balance, I guess. It's like, what do you do with the middle? Like if you hit this thing dead on, like, oh, it wobbled there a bit. Shiny crab. Nice. Oh, we still got one thing to hit. Come on. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit it a few times. Yeah, this was originally what the forest kind of rotatey one was like, the moving parts. But it was like hella difficult. Even for me, like, and I, you know, don't look at my Steam play stats on this thing. Okay, ooh, we're good. Nice. Yeah, I guess this is what I'm talking about when I say it can feel a bit random. You know, like what skill is involved in some of these like physics interactions, like it's, yeah, well, it's a contentious topic, I guess, so I'm not gonna you know, invite debate there. Yay. Okay, here we go, shiny crab. I got a bit stuck there. I feel like that spinner is like a bit too close to the rotating bits because it just gets caught on it occasionally. That's funny. Well, you know, we have some time till release. I can continue spending time fixing this stuff up. That's fun. Alright, well, that'll do for this one. Crab Clubhouse. This lovely sandcastle, which I had a lot of fun modeling it because it's literally just a cube with some other cubes on top. But, you know, giving it the kind of like wonky shape I think is kind of fun. So let's rip the spinner down the middle, yeah. Yeah, so it's fun, like you hit it and the coins kind of collect on the roof. So there should be this satisfying moment when all the coins kind of fall off. Oh, nice. Oh, some of them are already falling off. Yeah, because the sandcastle's kind of droopy. Right. Let's go. Boink. Yeah, I lost a bit of momentum there. Ah! You silly king crab. Nice. That was really satisfying. Let's try to do that again. Oh wow, I haven't got any challenges yet. Ah, there it is. Back down. Oh no. Nice. 15 crabs. Can we do it? Crabby boys. Ah, off he goes. Let's get 100k. Yeah, it's funny, like pinball machines just have like stupidly high. Oh, we got 100k. Just have like stupidly high numbers, like see like a billion and, you know, millions, and it's like, what point? Ooh, maxed out. Nice. What point is it just like numbers, right? Grab some fish and zap a jelly. All right. Got some fish. Oh, knocked all the fish at the same time. Okay, we got Big Boss Jelly Belly. So how do we beat him? Do we hit him? Oh no, looks like we hit those things. He's floating like a little too high up. Boink. And then hit these ones. And the other one. Aha, zapped him. Alright, hit these ones. Yeah, originally I had the jellyfish like, yeah, you know, they kind of give you some kind of like force. So like if you got near them and they did that like spinny thing, it would like push the ball away. But oh my lord, was that frustrating experience as a player. So I thought, let's just keep it simple, and you know, the challenge here is just getting, you know, through the hordes of jellyfish, because there's just so many of them. And especially if you see now, like around those poles, there's some fish kind of protecting it. I think in code they're called like fish henchmen or something. Nice. Looks like I might have just had one more. One more. Nice. Okay, yeah, I didn't make it easy. The money actually, like, you have to pick it up, so it's gone. But it'll come back if you do it again. Okay. I think let's check out City, and then I think we'll leave it there, and then, you know, come hang out in the Discord, check out the demo. I should really fix that font up as well. That's a weird blue on the grey, but yeah. So yes, city level. As you can see, a lovely film grain here, and some rubbish bins. I think I called them trash cans, but that's just because I'm trying to be, you know, global English friendly, let's say. So if we hit the traffic cones, or witch's hat, as you know, I might say. Boing, boing, boing. Hit the tires. The bins have a fun attack, actually. It was a lot of fun to make. Yeah. Just yeeting a bag of rubbish at you. Which, 3D model-wise, it's the bushes of a tree with a V attached to the top of it. So, fun fact. Okay, I'm trying to knock these tires over. It's a bit tricky. They're not quite falling, but maybe if we have a rubbish bin, throw something. There it is. Okay, cool. Well, I think we might leave it there. But yeah, that was me playing Super Pinball Adventure. Out in December, or if everything, all the stars align, which they should. But yeah, come check it out, and yeah.